Check, testing. Checking levels. Alright, can you still hear me over here? Yep. So now it's time to go find my URL and share it with everybody. With everybody. With everybody. With everybody. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, buddy. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Where are you, Discord? You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. Come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. You're in this scene, pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. And how many people show up? Pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. And how many people show up? Pinging everybody last night and close it. I am come stop me, Discord. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. People show up, I guess. And how many work show up? Talking to myself. Please stand by. Goes back on. Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about this. People are even texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. Alright. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. Alright. How do you turn off notifications? Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Please stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Well, that's a screen. Stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Well, that's a screen. Stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Well, that's a screen. Stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Well, that's a screen. Stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Well, that's a screen. Stand by. Goes back on. Alright. Turn off. Didn't even think about thumbnail maker. Texting me. Here's the 30 second back. Alright. I'm getting errors in it. Alright. I'm getting errors in it sometimes. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I'm getting errors in it. I don't know if I can move myself. I have to check where it's connecting to. I have to check where it's connecting to. I have to check where it's connecting to. Start to self. I have to check where it's connecting. I'm getting errors. To start to self. I have to check where it's connecting. I'm getting errors. To start to self. I have to check where it's connecting. I'm getting errors. I'm typing right now. Connecting. I'm getting errors. I'm typing right now. Connecting. I'm getting errors. I'm typing right now. I'm typing right now. I'm typing right now. Check possession. Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Blah, blah, blah. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Check possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Possession. Value. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Possession. Value. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. You're in the scene. Possession. Value. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Possession. Value. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Possession. Value. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Possession. Here we go. Where's the API? Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Here we go. 2P check. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Here we go. 2P check. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. Here we go. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Come on, people, get on the chat. I'm typing here. I am using your version 3. Oh my god. I'm trying to bring. What's going on? Check, check, check. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. ABC, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. ABC, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Testing, it's testing. Doing it again. ABC, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check, check, check. Testing, it's doing it again. ABC, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output capture was looping for some reason. Check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output ABC, 1, 2, 3. For some reason. Check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output ABC, 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output ABC, 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output ABC, 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3. Audio output ABC, 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing, testing. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. Testing, testing. Well, I guess I can't listen to music. Lame! Let's put a stop right here. See if I get errors. Okay, F10. Wait. I don't have a stop there. Okay, F10. I got response back. And there's data. So URI 2. What's URI 2? Summary of the coin. High, low, volume, quote volume, percent change. And this is last trade rate, bid rate, ask rate. Need both. Error throwing. Pop it. Does it? Where'd it go? Data string 2. I want to see what data string 2 is. It looped or something. After I hit F10 again, it should go down here. There. It's got the data. Did it loop? While done equals false, does this section. And then data 2, while done equals false. Let's run that again. What? My webcam is weird right now. Why am I... Oh. That is strange. I set that up before starting the stream. Then it was all wonky. So we've just finished data 1. What the heck? No, what errors? Shift F5. It's not running right now. What are the errors? View. You're supposed to stay docked, jerk. What? What is this? What? No, don't save. I don't know what... I didn't write that. I'm gonna open up an older version of this program. Back up before going to API 3. Damn it. No, that doesn't exist anymore. So I've got the even older one. Oh, I hate that when you open it up and it's like, there's nothing here, nothing to see. I need form1.cs. Open it. Client.download string URI 2. I don't know. I think I'm streaming when my computer's jacked up and I should have rebooted first. Hopefully that will stop it though. Maybe it's like this. I could check the subroutine. Check bittrex value. Well, I don't know. So my old version only had to download one string. The new one has to do two. That might be why I'm getting errors. Errors say that I'm calling it too much. Nobody's in stream. Right, the errors are gone. Data string the JSON files down. 10. While done equals false. Try. And it got it. And you should go down here. But it goes back up. Why does it go back up? Oh, because it checks and sees done as true. Okay. Then it goes down there. If it contains market does not exist. Now the true thing is it giving me any errors? No errors. Close the old one. Oh, hey, IT guy, thanks for showing up. I wonder if I can keep streaming for another hour or so. I'd have to get motivated to keep writing this code. I think my editing rig needs to be rebooted because I try to have music in the background, but when I do that, it plays my voice on a loop. It's so weird. I'll do it for you just for a second. We'll see if it still is doing it. Let's get my headphones on. Voice on a loop. It's so weird. I'll do it for you just for a second. We'll see if it still is doing it. Let's get my headphones on. Voice on a loop. It's so weird. I'll do it for you just for a second. Testing. ABC 1 2 3. Get my headphones on. Voice on a loop. It's so weird. I'll do it for you just for a second. Testing. ABC 1 2 3. Get my headphones on. Voice on a loop. That's enough of that. Not doing that anymore. Probably has to be rebooted and my mining software told not to load. I know the mining software jacks up with GPUs. And GPUs these days also have a sound card built in. That's how you can get sound over HDMI. Alright, F10. I hate that how I can't get over to it. Still hasn't populated the data. For each parameter data in ticker parts. It's grabbing the last, the bid, and the ask. So it's got the bid now. This is probably the ask rate. There it goes. So that means if you want to buy ADA coin right now, it's 61 cents. And if you want to sell it, it's 61 cents as well, but 0.610 instead of 0.611. And the last means in the last period how much it was selling for, which is 0.613. Need that data. Okay, that section's done. Ticker parts, data string 2, split. Okay, now we're working on data string 2. Blech. Excuse me. It's just the voices in my head, right? That looping stuff. Hey, Show Hunt Designs. It's nice to see a new person in this stream. I swear it's because I have my computer auto mine. If I close VLC, it will automatically start using my GPU to mine Ethereum. I have a script that runs in the background. If it doesn't see, what it does is it sees me have VLC open or my editing software for making my YouTube videos. It will terminate with a task kill command basically and terminate my mining software. And for some reason, when I got up from my nap, it was running the mining software like 10 times. Glitch much? Right now I'm trying to debug updating the API in my trading bot. So that's what we're doing. Because I got this email, and I'll bring it up. Where'd you go, email? You're in this scene. There it is. Got this email from Bittrex. It was like, quit using the version 1.1 of our API. It's so old. You need to use the version 3, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That's what this is about. I tried upgrading it. And this is the section where it loops every 30 seconds to see the value of every coin on my watch list. As soon as I upgraded the API, it started kicking out errors that said errors that said too many requests. And I'm trying to find a spot where that starts happening. This high, yep, there's the high. The low is going to populate next. This is reading a JSON file, if you ever heard of that. And then the third one is the volume. Volume's important for algorithms that trade based off of volume. Like if there's a high volume and the price is something based off of something that the price was before, that means it's being sold at a discount, if that makes any sense. It's alright. Are you done with this loop thing? There's probably a bunch of stuff in it that I don't need. And then invalid. Okay, this is where it returns the values. String. This low, 0, 0. This volume, this ask, this last. Okay. And it's actually done doing that coin. Boop. And now Shift F10. I need to break out. 11. Shift F11. There we go. See, it populates it. There we go. We're back in. Okay. What coin are we doing now? Bitcoin. Alright, what does data string 2 look like now? So it got both of those. Shift F10, just Shift F11, breakout. There's Bitcoin. Okay. What coin do we have now? Dash. It got both. I wonder why it's checking for Dash. I don't even have Dash in my watch list, do I? Yeah, why is it querying Dash? I don't care about Dash. It's supposed to go on a bittrex credit and then Ethereum. See, it's not populating anything. And now, what coin is this? Now here's Ethereum. Weird. And I don't even have Dash in the list, so I was just thinking maybe it's doing out of order, but it's not even in the list. Alright, populate Ethereum. Do it! There it goes. One error. Oh, I want to see what the error is, guy. The field is too small to accept the amount of data. Ugh! Which field? Timestamp string. Timestamp converted to English. Bit ass. But which? It never tells me. The field is too small. What? VWAP. That's the one that uses the volume to decide when to trade. And it's weird locked upness now. What coin are we doing now? LTC. That's Litecoin. Success there. Shift F11. Shift F11. LTC. Neo. I made like 250 bucks off of Neo back when I first developed this bot. Because I heard it was going up and I bought, I don't know, like 50 bucks or something. Then turned around and sold it. Data 2. So I got my Neo data. Is done. Set to true yet? It's false. F10. Done true. I hope it's not doing this part again and making bittrex say to me too many queries. So I'm back here. Done is true. It should, yeah, good. It skipped it. Shift F11. Shift F11. There goes the Neo data. What's next? XRP. Ripple. So obviously you want to get the values. Somehow it got the values of these. Oh, no. The value of that is using my my API keys to get to my account to see how much of those I have. Like I have 35 cents of USDT, 0.0065 of USD, Monero, which is XMR, is one of the coins. We're still doing Ripple. Okay, F10. Shift F11. Shift F11. Yeah, it populated it and came right back. Now we're on Verge. Really? Yeah, I have Verge in the list. Okay. Are you going to populate the thing? Maybe. It just went right back. Yeah, I filled it out. Okay. Shift F10. Shift 11. Now it's on check positions. Oh, Shift F11. Get out of there. Do the Monero? Maybe? It's not doing Monero. Oh, that's right. You're not allowed to do Monero anymore. Because of governance. You can do it on this exchange, but you can't do it on Coinbase. And I pulled all my money out of Monero when I saw that. Is it running? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's getting errors on those. Monero. Bittrex credit. So there's the Dash and Doge. Maybe they added them to the watch list over here, and that's why it was doing them. But I'm still not getting the error I was trying to debug. So I have to turn this off and reload it. Immediately, 2 errors. Okay, it's the same error as earlier. Try inserting or parsing less data. Add row to exchange and coin trends. It's a different error than the one I'm talking about. I catch errors and then put in here the name of the subroutine in case I can debug it later. Maybe Bittrex fixed their API to not get mad at me for looping through the API. It's not doing it. There's a third error. If it's the same one as the other thing. Alright, what's the name of this subroutine in case I need to come back? Add row to exchange and coin trends. Okay. Making flat files. I wonder how many people are streaming. I hate how... If you guys can, if you're still watching right now, can you go into the stream and hit like? It tells YouTube that it should send other people in. I see there's 4 people in the stream. If you haven't commented yet, it also helps the algorithm if you just say hi. And maybe say a joke or something. Insert into the table. I need the file. Try deleting the file that it puts all this data into so I can rebuild it. Control F. File. MDB file. So it's passing to me the MDB file. So I'm going to hit F9 right there. F5. As soon as it gets to that point, I can hover my mouse over it and see where the file is that it's trying to write. So we're in watch lists, Bittrex, trends. Shift F5. CSV files and stuff. Reports is empty. Shift delete. Pew. Now watch the trend files be created. Maybe. Oh, I gotta turn that off. Duh. Shift F11. Are you running? Ah. it's making these things. It's just like a debug output. Bitcoin, the next action is buy. The value, last action was null. But it's really these files that it was giving me those errors. And it's still doing them. Clear logs. Yes. I wonder what coin it is. What coin are you that breaks it? It's not breaking it. Did it fix itself? Let's close it and rerun it again. Watch. One error. Go away, bug. You're not in this scene. There's a fly in my house. Bid, open, SMA action. Okay, let's find where the error is logged. Await. I'm gonna kill that bug. Here's the catch. Bid open. Why did I not put the coin? There's a VWAP. What if I just put the MDB file in the error? That will help. Plus carriage return. Plus. C#, yeah, man. Hey, Brian. I love Visual Studio Forms. They're magical. Alright, here's the second error. It is Bitcoin. Right now I'm getting the field is too small to accept the amount of data you attempted to add. I hate that error because I wish it would tell me which field. And it's only two errors. It's the one from earlier and the one now. So what I'm trying to do is debug and update the API in my trading bot from version 1.1 to 3. Here's the email I got from Bittrex saying, "You're still using version 1.1, it's so old. You need to use the new one. The version 3 is the new hotness." Alright. There's another error, and it's Bitcoin again. What is going on? Maybe it's the bid? Look at all the zeros on the bid. It might be that. So, let's see here. I just terminated it. Add row. What if the file if not file exists, create here. So it's a different subroutine to create the flat file versus the one that adds rows to it. So I needed to see the actual size. User timestamp, timestamp, Or U timestamp. It's not user, it's Unix timestamp. Bid. I need to run it again. Put right here this. So I don't lose my spot. I need to run it again and copy paste that error into Notepad. And I'm thinking it's the bid and the ask. They might have upgraded not just their API, but the data on their server to have more decimal points of accuracy. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's the bid and the ask. Yep, look at that. Defined size was 17. Found it! 2-1. Let's give it 21 for right now. And the ask is 21. So I'll go in this folder and delete all these files. And run it again. It's kind of like float. I can't remember, or long. It's long. To answer you, Brian. But it's put into the thing as a string. So 3 errors was how many errors I got last time. Or the last 3 times I ran it. So 3 total. Let's go ahead and clear the logs. Oh, before I clear the logs, you're going to love this. You're going to geek out on this. The error logs are right here. And if you open up the text file, they look like this because they're encrypted. Why you no show me your secrets? Because keep out, that's why. Watch list, bittrex, trends. This is what we just did. Now we can clear logs. It says 4 errors. There's a new error. 30-second timer. Check watch list, unspecified error. Maybe because I deleted the logs while it was running. Oh yeah, it would be cool if I killed this bug flying around. Yeah, but it's in the mode. If it lands, I can do this to it and go poop. Sometimes I would catch flies when I was a kid that way and go like this real fast and then pull the wings off and call it a walk. Hey B-Doc 614, good evening. Whenever someone says good evening, I just imagine a vampire saying it. I don't know why. The remote server returned. There it is. It's doing too many request garbage again. And oh, Brian, since you're a coder, you'll appreciate this. I think I know why it's doing too many requests. I'll show you. I was trying to get it to throw that error earlier so I can debug it. Check bittrex values, the subroutine that actually does the API. This is just the most basic API that I need to get working before I do the more complicated ones, which is to query the server to see the value of a coin. And like, for example, this is the old URL plus the symbol of the coin. So for example, USDT-BTC for Bitcoin. But the new version doesn't have all the data in the JSON file, so I have to query for 2 different things. USDT, well, BTC-USDT/ticker and BTC-USDT/summary to get 2 separate JSON files. So that's what I think is going on, is that since I have to query it for 2 different things, it's telling me, slow down, bro. So I want to have it pause at data string here. See if I can prove that. Hit! Nice vampire emoji. So see the JSON file, and it's all that's in it. It's so lame. You query a JSON file and it's like, here's some crumbs. Is that what you wanted for your meal? No, I wanted all the datas. So now I have to go var data2 equals, and then query, and it downloads it right there, and there it is, all the actual stuff that I need. SMH, man, SMH. So I got through that coin just fine. Shift F11, Shift F11. There's the value of Bitcoin. Now it's going to do the next one. What coin is this? The other one's 88. Now it's Bitcoin. Shift F11, Shift F11. Bitcoin's populated. I want you over here, actually. It's going to fail to do that one. Then it does dash, which I can't figure out why it's doing dash. It's like, oh, because it skipped over Bitcoin credits. Now it's going to do dash. Okay, Shift F11, Shift F11. Circle date, Doge. F10, 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 F10. Alright, it's got the second Doge. Go away, fly! I'm gonna be meta and kill yous. No, see, when I go to just flinch a tiny bit, it flies away. What did I do to aggravate it, or agitate it, to make it fly away so easily? Just yell at it, I guess? 10. So, if it gets data returned, and it doesn't throw the error, the catch section, I know it works. So I can hit Shift F11, Shift F11 to do the next coin. Doge is populated. Now ETH. Ethereum. There's the first one. And then there's the second one. Shift F11, Shift F11. Populated. Of course, if I make it to done equals true, then it works, because if this line above it fails, it just skips to the catch. Okay. Neo populated. It's not going to get any data for those. Monero, it's not going to get any data because they're not allowed to run that one in USA anymore. So F10, and it worked. There's Verge. That sound that villagers make on Minecraft. So I got another idea. Take the error out. Where are you, error? Hey, Brian, what's the hotkey to go straight to the error stop red dot thing? Scroll for days, is that how we do it? I know what subroutine it is, I'll copy paste the name. Tuple check. Tuple check. What a weird name, Tuple. There it is. Brian Davis is like, no idea. I know there's a hotkey for it. So I'm going to run it again. Try to determine which one of those it's failing in by looking at the error. Too many requests. and put that in Notepad. Get historical data for bittrex and coin. Oh, it's not even doing it in that subroutine. Ouch. We fixed the error in that one by changing the 17 to a 21. F3, my favorite button. It's using 2.0. Ooh, that's not good. These are commented out, and old versions that I did. And here's let's see. And tick interval equals 30 minutes. So I want to do an F9 right there and F5. I'm kind of curious to see if it actually works. There's usually a button at the top near start. Maybe this button right there. Open file. Undo. Whatever. Continue. That's the start button. Find the files. Yeah. Step into, step over, step out. I've been trying to memorize those, trying to get better at that. But the go-to, like when you're not debugging. But anyways, I'm checking URL. Okay, so if you know anything about like stocks, they trade off of the hour, I think, as an interval. And you can trade off of all the way down to like 5 minutes with cryptocurrency. Every 5 minutes, see what the data is and decide if you want to do a trade. And I like to do 30 minutes. So this should give me like the bittrex CRD. Who cares about bittrex CRD? Let's change this to Bitcoin. See if I get a JSON file back. Yeah, see that? There's your historical data. I need that in order to run the algorithms, which they're just basic algorithms. If you go to bittrex.com, there's the SRS. I call this the SRSI, which is Stoch RSI, and here's the MACD, and you can add different ones that are in here. And these lines represent not this, but math done based off of these historical data numbers. So what I need to do right now is bittrex API. It's purple, so you can tell I've been there. And I need historical data. Historical. I don't care about historical executions for account right now. Candle type? Maybe... What? What a candle is the lines that go up and down. As in, here's the price that's being traded at this moment, the high and the low. And because see how there's so much more here, that means there's a big, and then the candle is like people that paid more to buy, and then people that paid less or no, top is people that sold more to buy. They sold and made a huge profit, and then people that get this candle way down the bottom, they bought it at a discount. But I only need to get the market and the intervals 30 minutes and the symbol. Let's see if the candle interval, okay, shift F3. Candle type? What? Year, month, day? I want, like, the last 30 days, I think. Okay, market symbol. So let's just start building a string up to test. Obviously, the market symbol of the market, so Ethereum. Where are you? ETC. And then, oh, year? I can go past 30 days. Wow. Candle interval. Desired time interval between candles. Minute 30. Let's try that. I think all the way down to 1 minute. That's insane. Minute 30. Let's try that. Historical / year. Desired year to start from. Don't tell me I have to, like, use date, time, and code that to tell it. I want the last 30 days, please. Hold on while I write like a dozen lines of code to do that. We'll try it anyways. We'll try it with and without. See what happens. Let's just try this right here. Oh, stupid get. I don't... bittrex.com/API. Stop debugging. Next to the play button. Start window. Right here, this. API fat /3. Oh, come on. Cryptocompare.com also has every exchange in them, but I tried to use them as a historical data source, and some of their data was inaccurate, and I was losing money trying to trade. So here's another one that needs to be updated. It's off at 1.1. Looking for my URL for... Oh, I just had it. Shift F3. Just go back. Go back! Like that. So let's try that. Markets, and then all of this up to this far is what I want to see if that works. Not found. Lame. Year 2022. Month? Are you really doing this to me? Are you gonna make me like query every single day? Oh, years required. Month, day, and candle type are not. Trades or midpoint. This person. Hey, Master Nugget. You with no logo? You mean new logo? Using IDE. Because it works. That's right. Listen to my son. Notepad is the most bestest thing that ever happened to Windows. Historical / 2022 and month and day are not required. So this get command and go like this. Candle type. It's not required. I wish it would give me an example. And there's a JSON response. Thank you, but give an example of doing the thing. Don't just say, curly bracket and stuff in it. Because you're saying candle type is not required, but if there's no stuff in there, what happens when I remove the candle type and the candle interval? Which I made the candle interval 30 minutes. It's not how post date is supposed to work. It's supposed to be like, I'll show you guys what the text should look like. It should be like, this. And candle type equals data. And like on and on and on. That way you could define this parameter is this value. Have you tried turn it off and on again? What happens if I just try this? It's probably gonna... Woo! At least I got a JSON response. Bad request. Detail. Refer to the data field for specific field validation failures or extra fields in the body that were rejected. Data. Candle interval. See, told you I need it. The value minute 30 is not valid for candle interval. What? The value candle type is not valid for candle type. Oh. Alright, let's lose that. See what happens. Minute 30. I don't want to do minute 1. That's too much data. Invalid date. Invalid date. Candles. It likes minute 1. Historical. Well, can you do February 2nd? Market does not exist. Ethereum, ETH. I tell you, I did a typo there. Still, market does not exist. Okay. Okay. Bittrex API. Get historical data example. A guide to reading a blog. I'm gonna put my phone on a charger. My guitar strap is being gravity on it. There we go. What is the theater? Okay. Control F the page. Historical. So let's take his example. That's what I want. Now, he's using day 1. Oh, you have to do the whole thing. Like, let's switch it to ES. It's the pair. ETH. USDT. Or, yeah. Candles. Let's try minute 1. What? You said I could do minute. Maybe I typo? Weird. MINUTE. I want to do minute. I don't care about doing the whole day. They said right here, required, and day 1. Let's try hour 1. Is it going to be a jerk about that one? Invalidate. Oh, because I'm not giving it enough data. Maybe. See, look at this data here. Starts at 2019 1. So January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd, January 4th. Do you have other versions? It just says candles. It just says candles there. Weird. I want a nice, simple JSON response. Is that too much to ask for? Let's try minute underscore. Execute a trade when BTC moves 5%. Whatever. What language am I writing in? C#, Visual something. Visual Forms. Let's look at GitHub. I was already there. Show me the code. Here's a minute one. Year, month, day. Maybe I do for right now. In any cell. In any cell, really? It's hard to believe. $2024.4. Let's try that. $2024.4. Magic! Now, does it start at 4.4? Because I can get 30 days of data by grabbing date time and then subtracting 30. Starts at 2024.4. And does it go all the way up to the now times? Starts at 2024.4. And it's doing all the entire... It's only doing the data from that day. And if we go to... Here's Bitcoin. Come over here. You're in this scene. Open the table. Unix timestamp. And here's the actual timestamp. 6/5, and today's the 7th. Is that how much data I was getting? Well, that's not. These are the results of running the algorithms, like VWAP I was talking about earlier. So no, I need the watch trends. Enable content. I trusted. I made it. Jeez. Open. No. That's the historical trends of if that algorithm was in a buy or a sell or a null. So I need to figure out now. Now that I have an example URL, I need to put that here. I put right here, fixing this. And the version... Am I in the wrong subroutine? Because this is version 3. And if that works... That changes to Ethereum, see what it does. Let's check bittrex value. I want the historical value. Did I lose? Okay, I lost my place. It's good I wrote it down. Get historical data for bittrex and coin. And here's the URLs. So method is day and method is 30-minute. So I'll show you guys if this URL still works. Old. Put the symbol in. See what I mean about the arguments make more sense if it's and tick interval equals 30 minutes. Get markets, get tickets, question mark. That's the first thing you do for post data arguments. Question mark, so the web server knows everything after that is you defining variables. And every variable is delimited by an ampersand. And then the variable name and its value are linked together with an equal sign. So take this old version 2 API thing, throw it in here. See, it still gives me data, which is what I want. And $4.29 is how far it's going back. So if we look at the calendar, that's all of last month. It's probably 30 days. I don't need to be super accurate on it, on figuring that out. And 4:29, and then 00, which is midnight, and then 4:29, 2:30, 3 a.m. Did you skip going from midnight? You need to be to midnight 30. And it's T for the time. Oh, there we go. No, it's 2:30 a.m. And then 3 a.m., 3:34. I don't know why they skipped. But all the other data looks like 1830, 1900, 1930, 2000, 20 hours, 2030. And that goes down all the way until the now times, which is 6/8 at 2 a.m. on the bittrex server. So this is the kind of data I need to get. I don't need to get this one. Minute, let's see if it does minute 30. And we want 4:29. That's what the other one came out with. What? Minute 1, it likes. Minute 30. Refer to the data field, blah, 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 blah. Candle interval. Minute 30 is not valid. And as we learned earlier, that means it's not liking something I put here. 2022. Genius. Minute 1. I don't want every minute's worth of data. Otherwise, I have to code to skip it. Skip every 29th, or skip 29 and then get the next one. Skip 29, get the next one. And maybe the bittrex server is happy with giving me this much garbage, but starts at 4:29 midnight. Okay, it needs to finish at 2 a.m. on 6/7. Starts at 2022 4/29. It only did a single day's worth of data. I need 30 days worth of data. Make sure my chat's not broken. Nope, it's good. What? And this is the part that gave me clues. Minute 30. I'm curious if I move the word historical. Nope. Why is everybody using minute 1? Let's try my Google powers and put minute 30. You see, it says right here. Oh, minute 5 and hour 1. It doesn't do minute 30. Minute 30 is like the most popular thing ever. Why you no going? Hour 1. Invalidate. Huh? Was there a 429 in 2022? Yes, there was. Maybe they don't want the day? So that's the whole month. Maybe a month of data of starting in April starts at 2022 4/1 at 0 hours, and where does it finish? If this is true, if they don't let me query 30-minute data, I'll have to rewrite all my code to run algorithms on hour data, which isn't that big of a deal in the trading scheme, but it may be a big deal in refactoring code. It finishes 2022 4/30. Yeah, it does 30 days. 4/30. Starting at just 4. It's just doing the month. Why can't I start on a day? That sucks. It does 4/4, but that's for doing a single minute. They have these extremes. So maybe I do have to do minute and only grab every 30th data. I'd rather do that than refactor the whole thing to hour data and have to do multiple queries. The accepted values are minute 1, minute 5. Minute 5? I don't know. Because I need it to go all the way up to now. Which means every time it runs, I'll have to check what now is and then do date time subtract minutes to find where the start is, and then grab that data and then skip 29 and get the next one, and then do that until I get to the end. Year, month, day. Candle type. Trade midpoint? I don't even know. And it comes back as an array of candles. So I'm gonna do with minute 1. But I needed to do 429. Oh, that's just the thing. If I do the 29th, then the data ends at the end of the 29th. If I do hour 1, and it starts at the beginning of the month, it won't let me define the day. It ends at 4:30, so it does 30 days. But maybe it's your day 429/4. Invalid date. Maybe it's 4. Let's do let's see if minute 30 is real. Does anybody do? Nope, no one does minute 30. Did anybody do hour 1? Apparently, Google thinks hour 1 is in this page, but all I see is emptiness and sorrow and loneliness. There's nothing on that page. Desired interval, candles off. Options are minute 1, minute 5, hour 1, day 1. Curious, what does minute 5 look like? MINUT 5. 2024. 2022, whatever. Minute 5, 4, 29. Alright, it lets me specify a day. So 4:29 minute, or 0-100 is up here on the first row. And then 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Go all the way down. And does it just do that day? 4:29. It just does that day. So this is how I have to code it. When the file is empty, there's nothing in it at all. I have to grab one day at a time. Only grabbing every so many, to where I just have the 30-minute data. So skipping some of these. And then, if the file does already exist, checking what's in the file and how far back the data goes. And so if 30 minutes has passed, it has to delete from the top and then add to the bottom and then close the flat file. All right, see you, Brian. So let's do a little bit of Jimmery pokery here. Right here, this. Fix historical. And I need to put this. That's my example. Does this work without 2 slashes? Because 2 slashes hurt my eyes. Yep. Then I want to... Come on, brain, what was I doing? Look at this old URL. Where its timestamp was a Unix timestamp to tell it when to go. something like that. Oh, tick interval and day. Interval equals day. Oh, that's me doing day data. I don't even know if this... Also check if I do day data. Date time dot now to string. This is what I need. String. No. I need here's an example. If I do need to turn it to a string, is I'll call it the now. You are in the now of things. Equals datetime dot now, and you don't have to cast it to anything. Datetime the now equals sign. All right, and then date time 30 days ago equals the now. Why you read squiggly the line above? Shut up. That one was fine. Subtract. I don't remember how to do it. So I don't have it memorized. C#, date time, subtract days. Add days. It should work. Yeah, it's date time. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I don't even have to have two variables. 30 days ago equals datetime.now subtract days minus 30. Brah. And then I need to do my example tells me right here. (2022) 4/29. So it's going to be string 3 days ago string equals 30 days ago dot to string and I need YYYY slash M. Oh, I need to quotes it. YYYY slash M slash day. And then put an F9 right here. Let's see what that looks like. Who's still in chat? Let me know. I'm taking a slight break to play my game, so I don't know who's watching. It says 6 people are watching. The sun never set from sea to sea, from river to polar region. That means your butt. The sun always shines on the territory we conquer. That means you conquered your butt and they pulled your pants down and the sun is shining on it. Occupy 5 subordinate cities. I've done that for a long time. I got 8, you idiot. I claimed the prize, apparently. So Pickles is doing a 23 Viking. That's the only one out there. I hate this menu. It tells you there's a gift in there and you go in and there's nothing to see. It's so weird. Puzzle! I know this one. Burn that guy. Flip. Flip. Left flip. Yay! Alright, put that back. It's running. And 30 days ago string is not defined. What? Are you running? Shift F5. F5. Oh, it just didn't get to that point yet. Turn my headphones off so they don't die. Oh, what? Oh, D has to be a little d. I don't know why they do that. I think someone said IDE earlier. Why are you not using an IDE? Master Nugget said that. This is an IDE. It's called Visual Studio. So 2022 5.8. We know that that looks like the appropriate format. Comment out this one. And then I need to find the symbol and put that in, which is right there. And then candles minute 5 historical, and then put the date thing at the end. What? It's acting like these quotes are not quotes. Oh. URL equals. Quote. Quote. Why are you putting two of them? You're a jerk. Okay. Plus 30 days ago string. There we go. Now I want to put an F9 down here. Hit F5. Because we have to test that URL to see if it works. It thinks 5.8 is 30 days ago, and I'm going to tend to believe it. Yep. Looking at my calendar for a second. And it does 5.8 05 all the way up to I'm just realizing that I don't want to query, I don't want to assault the bittrex server over and over again if this data is already in it. So So I'm gonna have to start with figuring out what's 30 days ago, and then use these and put this data in the flat file so it knows where to start. But I need to learn how to start parsing this. Does this subroutine know about the file, or does it define the file? Version 3 API right here. Am I using crypto compare? I see crypto compare code. No, I'm using bittrex. When does that happen? Crypto compare. Whatever. These are the old values. Add row to coin watch history. Something in my eye. Trends. Well, let's look at Bitcoin. Maybe it was just querying 30 days of data every single time and not putting it into a flat file and just using my memory, system memory. Watch list bittrex, and I open up the Bitcoin file and it's just the algorithm results. Then I go to trends and it's just showing me the buys and sell triggers. And Unix timestamps. Still 6 people watching. Nice. Yeah, so it's not even making a file. So I have to start making the file. Maybe. I didn't make a file before because I got 30 days of data. $30 days of data is what I use. The problem is I can't put 30 days of data for each coin into the RAM. My computer would throw up on itself. Thousands of troops are not easy to get, but great generals are not. Only your sincerity can win their support. Own one epic historical general. It's funny. I just got this just now. But if I go to generals, let's see how many epic historical generals I have. They're gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Davis is epic historical. I think he's epic regulars. How can you tell? This maybe? Yep, it's that. She's not epic, she's the purple. So historical's that little symbol. Whatever, guys. Actually, I think I'm going to have to think about this for a few days. Who's in chat? Who's still here? Me Nugget with no logo. Elemental Plays, you still here? I'm closing YouTube off my phone. Not the app, but closing the video. And loading it back up. Okay. Because it paused it when I turned my headphones off. I don't see any new chats. I'm wondering how much more I want to do in this. For tonight, I mean. We're going to... How about I at least grab an example of data? Starts at... And they all say starts at like that. And let's put that in Notepad. (5/8) at midnight. So if you think about it, I may need every 5 minutes worth of data in a flat file, because every 5 minutes in real time, 30 minutes ago changes. It's 5 minutes later, 30 minutes ago. I guess you have to be a time traveler to know this stuff. Open, high, low, close, and volume. Open, high, low, and close. And volume. Good. It's got all the data I need. But it only does a day at a time. I know. What I can do is step 1, query 30 days ago data. I need to save this. I'm going to save this to the project folder. Where are you, project folder? You're in this scene. There you are. Oh, I already have a notes file. And the good URL looks like this. And my notes file is here. And then my concept is query 30 days ago data. Gets you data from a single day starting at 00:00 midnight. My watch should be on the charger. Done. Then 2, query 29 days ago. And then etc. And then 3, query today. And today is going to probably look like 6/7. Yeah, it worked. Now it should only have up to the now time, which is 23:55. Whereas this one 23. What? How can you know? Is it the 8th there already? Do I have to convert to a different freaking time zone? How can you know future datas? Why are you no make sense? Six, 7, 10:30 to 6 p.m., but I'm in a different time zone as them. And 23:55 is 11:55. Twenty-two, 6, 7. Start date out of range. And it has month, day, and year, but it doesn't have minutes or anything. What time zone is bittrex? They're in a 0 west, which Stack Overflow. GMT or UTC. But it's probably one of those. That makes sense, which is worldwide time. They're using UTC time. Okay, I'm just gonna write this in my notes. Data is in UTC time. Need to convert to local time zone. Query 29 is go. Query today. But we need to do a wrapper. Which is 1, check if NDB file exists. No, create. We'll have to grab 30 days of data individually. Yes. Need to delete stuff from file that is older than 30 days. Yes, actually there's another caveat here in case of errors. Move this down. Does it have 30 days worth of 30-minute data? No. Delete all content. We'll have to grab 30 days of data individually. So I don't want to have to add a row in between other rows. And then, yes, it does have 30-minute data. Delete data older than 30 days. We'll have to grab new datas. And then here is remember newest data timestamp. But then again, right, Let's write again. I'm not going to skip. I'm going to put every 5 minutes of data in there. Saving every 5 minutes of data. Who's in chat? 3 people. Some people are dropping off. I'll be ending the stream soon anyway. I took a nap when I got home. I need to start going to bed early the day before doing a live stream, so that I could start the live stream earlier before people have to go to sleep. Remember, we'll have to grab new datas. Delete data older than 30 days. We'll have to grab new dates, which is 1. Remember, newest data timestamp. Query for that day. Parse JSON up to the newest timestamp. Save to the file. Every 5 minute data. Now, if they're going to give me 5 minute data. Oh, the idea was always to use 30 minutes of data and then check the value of the coin right now. And so it's like, imagine 30 minutes of data, 30 minutes data of gaps, the numbers that are stored are, and then there's a tiny little bit of right now, and it's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until we reach 30 minutes again. As in, let's say it started at 10:43 and then 11:13 and then 11:43. But then the thing's going through and now it's 11:45. It can trigger a buy or sell right then based off of a few minutes ago. No, create. Yes. Does it have 30 days worth of 30-minute data? No. Delete all content. Yes. And then, but actually, yes, delete data older than 30 days. Okay. You gotta do that first. You gotta delete data before you add data. That way the file doesn't grow. It stays the same size. So check if MDB file exists. No, create it. I have to do this stuff. Yes, it exists. Does it have 30 days worth of relevant data? Date, time, subtract days using minute rounded to 5 minutes, I think. No, delete all content, blah, blah, blah. Yes, delete data older than 30 days. We'll have to grab new data. Datas. I was reading that as dates. Remember, newest timestamp. That is already in file. Query for that day. Of the newest timestamp. Parse JSON up to the newest timestamp. Save to the file every 5-minute data that is newer than that. Okay, and now note. We'll have to query every relevant day. Does it have 30 days? And then 2. Close the file for writing. Well, no, this, yes. It's open for writing here. Read write? I don't know. 2, question mark, close the file for writing, which is a command to close a flat file database. 3, open it for reading, run algorithms. Alright, thanks for tuning, whoever tuned in. I'm going to end the stream now. How long was the stream? Let me do the thing. 2 hours? Maybe I can start doing this earlier and do like 3 hours. Of course, next week I might be doing guitar pedal stuff. I know there's still 3 people in the chat, but I have a friend that might come over. You know what? Let's switch to that. It's a good way to change it up. Close that. And start gathering data for next week's live stream, which JHS. And I'm going to show you this guitar pedal. It's the hotness. This is a guitar pedal that I built from a kit. Let me bring up OBS and resize me. And I painted it. And its basic design was volume, yeah, and fuzz. And then he had a tone switch. By he, I mean, what's his face? I can't remember his name right now, but his initials are JHS. He makes boutique pedals. Up switch for high tone and down switch for more bass. And I added a bias and this weird tone control thing. And I want to modify it and add one more thing to it if I can, if it's possible. There's that. So let's go on the internets and see if we can find documentation for it so I have it available for next week. I'm actually going to put my headphones on and see if you guys can hear my amp of me playing the guitar. Test, checking. Well, I heard that. Tune it first. Let's see. It's kind of decent. Maybe I'll just play the whole song and see if anybody notices. I'll play the whole song. Of course, I'm wondering. Let's change the microphone to this. Well, that's some stereo goodness, that last one. Alright. I need to turn the fuzz off. Is that peaking? Put my headphones on to find out. Alright. So it starts like this. was a bonus for the 3 people still listening. Maybe someday I'll start singing with lyrics. Okay, let's turn off these electronicals. Electronicals are now off. Now, the name of the paddle kit, if you can still hear me, I need to put this back on whatever this motor's called. Is JHS Old School Fuzz. Images. Because it's a kit. Out of stock. Good. Because they don't make it anymore. As you can see, it didn't have all the knobs like the one I have because I added to it. And I need... Oh, it's on reverb. What about StuMac? That says reverb. So people were selling it on reverb. I need the PDF. Josh Scott, that's his name. From JHS Pedals. What about StuMac? Oh, maybe it's in my email, which I don't want to dox myself, so I'm going to use my other monitor. Old School Fuzz. Custom Fuzz Pedal Project. About transistors. About diodes. About resistors, about capacitors. Op amps, but I didn't attach the PDF. Dork. Kit picture. Where's the PDF? Is this it? It is. I need that. So where's the download button? Here it is. Of course I'm not a robot. Chimneys. Okay. Download. How many times do I have to click download? Don't add your own flavor to the file name, dorks. It's in freaking color. Might have to use a bunch of color ink for next week. But I am going to attach this to my email doc. Downloads. So I have it for laters. Now I want basic fuzz circuit diagram. That's a fuzz face, which is a 2 transistor thingy. What's it? Show me the picture. Copy image address. 9 volt plus, 9 volt minus. Input goes through a capacitor, and then 100k resistor, 100k resistor to ground, and a 20 UF capacitor to ground. And then this is to ground this transistor, and its output goes to this resistor, which the power comes in. And 330 or 470, you decide how much resistance you want on that one. So the power is always also hitting this transistor, but it's going through two resistors to get there, but its output is split because there's a 500k pot over here, or resistor. Better save that as basic fuzz face and put that in downloads. It doesn't have a bias. There's a more basicer thing. Where are you, picture? Is that a wiper? With bias. Input, blah blah, transit goes to ground. A 10k wiper. That's enough of that. I'm still showing 3 people in stream, so thanks for leaving my video running. And let's see how many likes I got. 6 likes. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that arrived gave me likes on the video, so I appreciate that. If my friend has time, he's gonna come next week and he's gonna help me work on this fuzz pedal to see to modify it. I'm gonna see if I can starve its power to make it more stuttery. In the meantime, I did a really funny short I'm gonna throw it in chat if I can get it back up. Where's the... There we go. Live chat. I did a short. It's really funny where I play a zombie. You can click on that to have a nice, funny way to end the night of watching my channel. So... Thanks for tuning in, time travelers. We'll see you next week. Bye.